am Roy Waldroup. I grew up on a small farm, probably less than 100 acres, in Bluff, North Carolina. On the farm, we had 2 horses, old Lou and old Fred. We had milk cows. We usually milked 2 cows at the same time, and they would have calves. We had chickens, of course, and always 2 hogs. So part of the farm life was my brother and I. He's 2.5 years older than me. And we had chores to do, but what a wonderful thing it was. Planting was always the fun thing. We would plant corn. We would plant a garden, of course, because Mom can. Let me tell you one thing I got in the mischief. Mom gave us a quart of bean seeds, cornfield beans, and said, "Plant these, boys. I'm going to the house to cook dinner." We planted and we planted. And we realized that being no girls in the family, we had to end up picking those beans, stringing those beans, and helping can those beans. And Mom had the cellar full. What will we do with this many beans? Well, we have to plant them. Mom said so. So we planted and we planted, and then we planted enough. We know we're going to have enough beans for the canning season. So we dug holes and planted those in 2 holes. Those seed that we'd planted in a hole came up. Biggest bunch of beans you ever seen in one hole. And Mom said, "What meaneth this?" We had to confess. But we planted the beans. I remember in high school, Mom and Dad's got a job at Hot Springs working, and they were on second shift. So my job and my brother's was to milk the cows in the morning because they got home probably at 1 o'clock in the morning. We got up early, and in the wintertime, by lantern, we didn't have electricity in the barn. We would go and milk the cows. We'd take it turns. I would milk one morning, he the next morning. And we would milk those cows, and then we had to get ready to go to school. We walked, in those days the bus was coming halfway, and we only had to walk 3/4 of a mile. If the cows were hard to find, and they didn't shake their heads and ring their bell, you would go to the back side and the south side and have a trouble finding the cows. By then we'd miss the bus. But we had options. We could go down the Steve Branch, 1 mile or so down the stream through the woods, and we'd catch a bus at the last stop. But in the fall of the year, with all the colors and everything, it was such a beautiful drive. Most enjoyable memories of my life was growing up on the farm, and those things that might appear to be hard was fun. And that's why I have such a good memory of it, because it was such a grand time. And I told someone the other day, if someone would give me $1 million to take away the memories, I get a little sentimental. The memories of growing up on the farm and the happy times. Were there hard times? Of course there were. But that was so incidental compared to all the good memories.